this one, which is a new one that is now operated by our Hunter controller. It's a battery-operated controller. We have the controller over here. It's already hooked up to run the goji berry lane, and so we're adapting a common everyday automatic valve that normally you have to have a place to plug in your controller and buy the controller with a battery-operated one. And so this battery-operated one's already installed, and we're just going to piggyback on that little controller. It's set up to run 4 stations, so this is one station that can run. It's already running one. We'll also hook it up to our propagation house and to our future nursery row. So it'll be all 4 stations will run off that one controller, battery operated. So we're just running a wire from that controller to our new valve location, and this is the adapter to make it work.
So it's just that solenoid is built to run off the 9-volt versus whatever the plug-in wants to.
Yeah. So this is all we have to do to adapt it to operate on that one. So this will hook to our new wires, and now it's adapted to run on that battery-operated controller. Pretty neat to be able to do that.
So we have 3 wires here. There's only 2 on that.
Yeah, we'll use one as the common. We'll probably use the black wire as the common wire, and then take one of those colors and use it. And then there'll be a spare one here to maybe do something in the future, but it's fine to have a spare wire. So yeah, so there'll be 2 wires. We'll use wire nuts and hook them up. We're going to adapt this. The water, this is the pressured side, so we're going to basically remove a faucet and allow the water to come up into here. So we're going to adapt that. This is the outward side. This is where the water's going to come out and go to our drip system. And this is the side we want to put a pressure regulator. And I'm actually, instead of using a 15-pound, we're going to use a 25-pound pressure regulator, because I think this system is going to need more volume and pressure because it's a large system. We're using all that soaker line, and I really think it's going to take more. So we're going to be putting this in place. We want to look for the direction of flow so we don't put this thing upside down. That arrow right there tells you which way you want the water to flow through. So the water's coming out of it. So we're going to put new thread tape on this. And thread tape is this Teflon material that they use for plumbing fixtures. So you can use it on brass or copper or galvanized. And it can only work one direction. If you put it backwards, it'll unravel. It won't work. So I kind of have done this a lot. So I point the fitting away from me. I go clockwise, point it away. I just got this memory of it. And you want it to go over itself. So even if you don't remember which way it goes on, you definitely have a 50-50 chance of getting it right. If it goes wrong, it'll be really obvious. It'll bunch up and come off. Then unravel it carefully, unravel it the other direction. But just enough to kind of coat it, and then you just pull it and it'll break off. Okay. Then I'm going to do the other side. So this is called plumber's tape or Teflon tape. And just